We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. The Reds find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
First pitch, 7-10.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
In is Joey Votto now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Coming into play right at 320. 6 home runs, 21 driven in. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Reds 4, the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Mahle gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here it comes. Andrew Benintendi is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. They'll come into this one at 328. 25 homers and 103 driven in. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. 0-1 the count. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Aquino will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox 0. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
Ready now, Joey Votto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Benintendi coming up, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 56 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. John Brebbia enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Brebbia.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. The shortstop.
So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pops this one up. Casali over to his right. 1 away.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and a dozen RBIs.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. And he got him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Coming to the plate now, Phillip Ervin. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. Looped out toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Curt Casali. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, and they hold a 7-0 lead.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings at the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Davy Grillon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And it's fouled away. Chavis takes his lead at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The first baseman.
So two are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike.
Martinez.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Irvin is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
Rafael.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Reds. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Hit the other way out toward right field, and this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts has it, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. To the plate now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hopped up. Bogaerts is there. And that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
For the Red Sox.
Thank you, Heidi. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Reined in. And there's one away.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck
Now
out,
batting,
and we're
second
only in the
baseman,
2nd game of this series.
Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate,
Now
Davey Grillon.
catcher.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to center. Aquino will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Through 5 innings, it's the Reds 7 and the Red Sox 1. Digging in once again, Curt Casali. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on top. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Popped him up. Votto over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No hits to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And thanks to the home. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
number 51.
7th inning, ready to roll. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that's their 12th hit of the ball game so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning and this one to come through.
Now in the box, Phillip Ervin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. He went deep last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale. Popped him up. Bogaerts moving to his left. One down. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Heath Hembree takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at 3rd, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to 3rd base.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He swings and lines it to left. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce with the catch. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. This is line to left, and Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 10 and the Red Sox 2. Striding in once again, Davy Grillon. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
the left fielder.
First
Andrew
offering on its way.
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Taken, but called a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this in.
This one's hit deep out to left center field, and it bangs off the monster. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit. And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Irvin.
So now to the plate, Phillip Ervin. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bruce has a read on it, 1 away. Ready once again, Aristides Aquino. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Standing in, Curt Casali, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Lifted down the line and right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pedro Strop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
10-2 the final in this game. The Reds win for a division-leading 117th time. Tyler Mahle wins his 17th game of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Eduardo Rodriguez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.